Now before we jump into this week's awesome home screen setup and live wallpaper, let me just give a massive shout out to my Patreon supporters who are really helping me out in further developing our epic live wallpaper app. Now of course, if anyone else wants to help out, make sure to visit my Patreon channel. It'll be linked down below, as well as within the epic live wallpaper app itself. Now on to our main event. Joining our ever-growing list of awesome live wallpapers and unique home screen setups, this week, with a winning request score of over a whopping 56,000, is another winning user request, and this time it's for none other than DC's Flash, with Barry Allen himself running across our screens with these awesome home screen elements, a unique hostile detecting indicator, some awesome crimson icons, and this Flash after image inspired day widget. Pretty good, no? Alright fine, let me try a little bit harder for you guys.
Admit this is a little cool.
So here you have it, DC's Flash, with a couple of the Justice League sprinkled in. Surprisingly, even for me, this turned out much better than I expected, bringing a super unique slow-mo look to your phones. So as we speed up to see Barry, even the lightning slows down. Now I know the movie's got people split, but I hope you guys love this wallpaper as much as I do. And of course, as always, make sure to submit your live wallpaper requests right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself, and boost any that you guys want to see next higher up the list. So here he is, Barry Allen running across our screens. And with this setup, I wanted to counteract the darker parts of the backdrop, utilizing a more red and white theme across the home screen, and I'm sure you'll all agree, they definitely pop. Now as for the elements themselves, I wanted to lean a little bit more into that battle scene look. So I've added a hostile detected widget, which actually indicates your battery level. So simply, that 31 hostiles actually means I have 31% juice left. And up top, matching its color theme, I've gone for crimson transparent icons. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, going along with Barry Allen's after image technique is this well-fitting date indicator. Now to replicate this look on your Android phones, you're going to need Nova Launcher, KWGT, and as an optional finish, either Hex Installer or One Shade. But don't worry, I'll leave links down below for everything that you guys are going to possibly need. So before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, as it's free and it will definitely help out the channel. So let's jump right into it with some Nova Launcher tweaks. Firstly, with cleaning up our notification panel. For this, within Nova Launcher settings, just simply head to the look and feel section and then disable show notification bar. After which, we're going to do a couple little tweaks within the home screen section. So once you're here, starting right at the top, firstly, we're going to set the desktop grid to 8 down and 4 across. And as for the icon layout, we want to first disable labeling, as well as slightly increase the icon size. And as a final tweak here, we're also going to disable the dock. But just before we leave, make sure to scroll further down the page, and under advanced options, you want to make sure you toggle on widget overlap as well as overlap when placing. These are going to help us when we're repositioning the home screen widgets. Now, before we go any further, let's grab ourselves this awesome live wallpaper. For this, just simply head over to my custom collection app, Epic Live Wallpapers, and you'll find it there. And remember, if you want me to animate one of your favorite images, make sure to submit it right within the app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost it higher up the list. And every week, I'll be making the #1 ranked request. Next up, these awesome crimson icons, which comes courtesy of the Midnight Club pack. Just simply head over to Nova Launcher's look and feel section and apply the pack as your system icons. And once done, goes without saying, just simply load in all of your app icons to the home screen until you have something that looks like this. And after which, we're going to jump right into the widgets themselves. Starting with this awesome battery indicator, straight from the KWGT Apex pack is the widget promptly named Hostile Detected Battery. From your widget drawer, just simply load in a KWGT layout to your home screen, and then you want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now within KWGT itself, all we're really going to do with this widget is simply adjust its size. For this, all you have to do is head over to the layer tab and adjust the scale option. Here for my screen, I went for a setting of 118.2. And of course, make sure to hit save before you leave. Now moving on to the second widget of the setup, this after image inspired date indicator. This one comes straight from the Neon Rock pack. It's widget 22. So starting off exactly how we did for the first widget, just simply load in a new KWGT layout to your home screen, and then you want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now with this one, because it is overlapping the home screen app icons, what we're going to do is also long press it and select the option to send it to the back, placing it behind our icons. Now within KWGT, the alterations are going to be exactly the same as the first widget. Just simply head over to the layer tab and then play around with the scale option until you get to a look that you're happy with. For me, that was increasing the scale ever so slightly. And now wrapping up the setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across your whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. Or alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. Now if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next one. And as for your live wallpaper requests, make sure to boost them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. See you guys next time on Into the Parkerverse.